What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy World of Wrestling here today to discuss about AEW Dynamite let me rephrase that. AEW All In preview predictions and best bets for today's video. I actually am liking this card somewhat. And this is going to be a very good show to watch. Betting wise, I mean, there ain't a whole lot to bet on here for this card based on Bet Online. I'll show you guys why in just a few moments. Just give me a minute. All right, so let's go over this entire card. They actually do have all 11 matches. Holy shit. I am really pissed off right now. Wow. They actually do have the entire card on this show. Pretty much. Anyway. All right. So let me go over the entire card with you guys. The AEW World Tag Team titles. The Young Bucks. Defending it in a triple threat match against FTR and the Acclaim. I'm taking the Young Bucks to win this match. Young Bucks are a minus 600. FTR is plus 350. And the Acclaim is a plus 700. Yeah, don't like that. I think the Young Bucks are probably the safest bet to go with if you're going to bet on anything. The Casino Gauntlet match. I'm going to have to say Hangman Page is going to win that match without a shadow of a doubt. He's the most hyped up character in this entire thing. We got a mixed tag team match with Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway versus Willow Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii. I'm going to have to say Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway are going to win this match, even though Willow Nightingale's got Tomohiro Ishii on her side. Go figure that one out. Anyway, Will Ospreay versus MJF for the American Championship. I'm going to have to go Will Ospreay in his hometown easily without a shadow of a doubt. Nothing to bet here. Will Ospreay is a minus 2,000. MJF's a plus 700. If you wanted to throw money down on MJF for $25 maximum, you can, but I don't think you'll win anything. You'll just be giving your money away. Mercedes Moné against Britt Baker. Mercedes Moné versus Britt Baker for the TBS Women's Championship. Mercedes Moné obviously is the choice here. She's a minus 3,000. Britt Baker is plus 900. Nothing special there. Jack Perry against Darby Allin for the TNT Championship in a coffin match. I'm going to have to go with Jack Perry. I managed to get Jack Perry at a minus 400 or minus 450, actually. Dropped 103 on him. So I'm going to get like $22 and something cents back. So I'll end up having a total of 125. So, yeah, Jack Perry, I predict, is going to win the match. Darby Allin's going to end up losing the match. I should have waited on this, maybe like dropped it on Darby Allin, or not Darby Allin, on Jack Perry for the TNT title, since he was a guaranteed shot and he was only a minus 450, which is good odds when you're talking about a fucking show that's predetermined. So yeah, I think that would have been a smart move on my part to go with that. So yeah, I think that was a huge mistake on my part, because I think I could have walked away with a little extra, possibly. So who knows? Anyway, let's see here. So Mariah May versus Toni Storm for the Women's World Championship. I'm gonna go with Mariah May. I was with Mariah May from the get-go. I think Mariah May was gonna walk away champ, and the odds makers are actually with me on this. Next up, we have the World Heavyweight Championship. Bryan Danielson versus Swerve Strickland. This is actually not bad. I actually like this match very much. This has got one of the biggest hypes going into it outside of the American Championship. Bryan Danielson is a minus 400. Swerve Strickland is a plus 250. I'm going to have to go with Bryan Danielson on this one. I think he is actually going to win, even though last night I was leaning towards Swerve Strickland. I'm going to say Bryan Danielson. A lot of people are saying Bryan Danielson. There's actually talks that Darby Allin may end up being the guy to win the world title from Bryan Danielson to shorten the reign, and he'll probably win it at Grand Slam. I would be okay with that, honestly, but him losing to Jack Perry is kind of crazy. And then him to come into Grand Slam to win the world title immediately after that, I mean, that's kind of nuts. Honestly, I don't even understand why he's even doing a match for the world title. He might, or for the TNT title, he might as well just go ahead and compete in a whatchamacallit, just a normal match in a coffin match. I would take Darby Allin then if it was for just a regular match and it wasn't for a title. But with the title on the line while he's getting a shot for the world championship, I honestly don't see him winning the TNT title. I don't see the point in it anyway to begin with. So there you go. So yeah, Bryan Danielson, definitely a good bet to go with. Minus 400. So let's say if you would have picked, let's say we were to pick Darby Allin, or not Darby Allin. If I would have picked Jack Perry at minus 450, I would have spent $45 on him, $40 on Bryan Danielson, which would have given me another $10. So that would have been a total of $20 right there. Maximum you can win on any bet is actually 25 when it comes to pro wrestling. And then went to, let's say, the Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway match against Willow Nightingale. And that leaves you about, I'd say, $18 possibly. I think so, yeah. So $45 or $40 for him, for Bryan Danielson. Chris Statlander's team being like $18. Gives you $10.29 plus another $10, $20, $30.29. Actually, you and 45. Yeah, I think that's it. 58 plus 45 is 103. Yeah, had I stood away, if I would have just bet $45 on Jack Perry and then left the rest alone and waited for the rest of the card to kind of show up on the Bet Online website, I would have been able to walk away with $30 instead of just 22. Now, granted, that's not a big deal. I mean, it's not a huge price difference. You're talking about $8. So, I mean, you get one of them wrong, you automatically lose that anyway. So, I think the full on bet for Jack Perry was probably the safest move to make because they could always surprise us. I mean, fucking what's his face? Brian Danielson could always lose this match. That's always a possibility. Um, so I'm not sure on that one. Let's go over the rest of the match card. Actually, oops, I accidentally got rid of the whole entire thing, which it didn't need to do. Okay. All right, so going over here. Oops. All right, going over here. Let's see what other matches I might have missed. Oh yeah, Chris Jericho and Hook. I think Jericho's going to end up winning this match. I don't see Hook winning this title. I don't see why he would need to. If anything, him losing would be a blessing in disguise for him. He doesn't need this championship at all. It's worthless to him. He really needs to move on to something else with his career. And if not, then he needs to go to WWE and NXT because this is not working. Let him have a great performance, all that good stuff. But other than that, I mean, seriously, just fucking go ahead and call it a day. All right. Then we have a fatal 4-way London ladder match for the AEW World Trios tag team titles. This is going to be a fucking shit fest. Christian Cage, Kill Switch, and Nick Wayne are going to defend the tag team titles against the Bang Bang Gang, Juice Robinson, Austin Gunn, and Colton Gunn. House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews. Look at the House of Black. Where have they evolved, honestly? They're not shown on Dynamite. They're probably all the time on Collision. Collision stage and arenas are absolutely fucking terrible. I mean, there's nothing to this shit. And Malachi's group has not evolved or done nothing since they've come to AEW. This is pathetic. And then you got Pac. He hasn't done nothing. He hasn't evolved or done shit with his career. He's he's competing in trios matches. That's all he fucking does. Except this time, instead of with Ray Phoenix and Pentagon, who are now leaving AEW from what I've heard, are going to WWE. So he's tagging with Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. Claudio Castagnoli, my friend Matt 87 Eagle came on here yesterday, was asking me, do I think that maybe they'll have a rematch because of the match that they had last night being a draw? And I would rather see that at this point and has more of a story than what the fuck we got going on here. Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta are teaming together with Pac to compete for a fatal 4-way trios tag team title ladder match. Talk about fucking bullshit. Should it be fun? Maybe. But do I care? No. I mean, like, come on, man. This is fucking ridiculous. Give me a fucking break. I take Christian Cage from the Patriarchy to win this match. I don't see them losing the tag team title so soon. I honestly think Patriarchy are going to walk away as still the tag team champions, trios tag team champions. So that's pretty much it, guys. Anyway, at this time, you know what to do. Hit the like button if you like the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Leave a comment down below. I'll definitely get back to you on that. Thank you guys very much for watching, and have a great night, guys. Bye.